Hey, welcome back to Behind the Bands, the Marr Rock Show. A good friend of the show, John Allen. John, welcome back, man.
Hey, man, good to be back.
And I've interviewed you a few times, but this is the coolest place I think I've ever interviewed you. So how's the cruise going so far?
It's awesome, man. We're having a blast. It's great.
So tell us a little bit about the show last night. Were there a lot of locals that you recognized? Did you recognize a lot of Baltimore faces there?
There were a huge Maryland contingent out, which was great, you know, singing along to the tunes, and yeah, it was awesome.
So
surprising, yeah.
So you guys landed on this kind of, I guess, not late, but you know, you landed on this cruise, and the Monsters of Rock cruise. So when you get something big like this, do you still get any nerves about you at all about playing a show?
Yeah, I didn't think that I was going to, but then the first night we were on the ship, we didn't have to play, fortunately, but went out and saw the bands like Winery Dogs and Jakey Lee, and I was like, holy shit, these guys can fucking play. I mean, like, I always knew that, but it's like to see these legends in one area, so much talent and so, you know, such great bands, and you know, it was like, oh crap, you know, we better be on our fucking game, you know. And I actually really got a bad case of nerves before we did the show, you know. And then the boat was rocking and rolling back there. We were on the back of the boat, and somebody said, "Lo, just look out the window. It'll be fine. You know, get rid of your nausea." I looked out the back of the boat. I was like, ooh. I thought for sure somebody was gonna have a YouTube like viral video of me, you know, spraying groceries all over the people in the front row.
That happened a couple years ago, but it was a different band and it wasn't your band. So
somebody was telling me it happened to someone. They couldn't remember who it was. But,
So hey, you got to see a lot of bands. Now, you still got another show left, right?
Right. Yeah,
what venue are you playing that at?
The Pantheon Theater. It's the front of the boat. It's a huge theater. It's really cool, man.
Yeah, man.
Great light show. Great stage.
You guys got the big theaters. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, and you're set. So I'm really excited. I heard some new tunes, man.
Yeah.
Tell us like what's in the works. When are we gonna get to hear? I mean, we get to hear it now, but like, when's that coming out?
The new record comes out in the summer. We should have a new single at radio. Hopefully within the next month or so. I don't know when you're gonna post this, but yeah, we're fired up. We played 3 new songs last night, and tomorrow I think I might pop another one in and maybe change one out. You know, we'll see how it goes. Waking up early, we're playing before noon, so it might be like, oh, we got any songs where I can sing real low like this?
How early before noon?
Just 11:45. Not really.
So yeah, man, the new tunes. Like we were talking to a couple people. It's not, I don't want to call it a different style from your band before, but there's a slight difference to the new music. Is there not, or is it still? Do you see it that way?
Yeah, I guess the tunes that we've picked up. Yeah, I think maybe so. There's I think more of a stripped down type of vibe in some ways, more back to the roots of the band, a little bit some blues stuff going on. I don't know. You know, most of it comes from me, so it's hard for me to take myself outside of the, you know, and look at it with any kind of perspective, like an outside person's perspective. So I don't know. I mean, it still sounds like us, I think. You know, every time, I don't know, I feel like you got to grow, you got to try different things, and yeah, I'm playing harp on one of the tracks. So,
yeah, we saw that. That's really cool.
That's weird, you know. It's kind of like an old bluesy kind of thing, rootsy, you know. So that's kind of cool, I think. Different, at least. That song's called Crucify, and you know, there's still a lot of the same themes happening in the music, you know. I'm still angry at all my old record companies that we've parted ways with, and you know, different various people in the business.
Oh, sorry, I brought one up.
You did? Oh no.
Yeah, we didn't even make that connection.
He and I are all good. We're fine.
I didn't even make that connection.
No.
So I forgot about it. You brought out the harmonica, man. How long you been doing the harmonica thing?
We actually had a guy from Maryland track it. His name's Spike Settles, who tracked it on the record, and I'm trying to learn his parts now. So I've only been playing for about 4 months. So it's a work in progress.
So, man, a lot of folks may or may not know this, don't know your band. You're a top-notch drummer, so you're seeing all these drummers on the ship, man. Anybody like catch your eye in particular?
Well,
that, like
Mike Portnoy, of course. He plays for Winery Dogs. I think I mentioned them earlier.
Yeah.
Seeing him play was incredible. All those guys, Billy Sheehan on bass, Richie Kotzen on guitar and vocal, really blew me away. Like they're just phenomenal.
So, do you think you picked up any internet? There's a lot of international folks on the ship. You met anybody from out of the country yet? That saw you guys play?
Yeah, we've met a lot of. We were really surprised at what an international presence there is on the Monsters of Rock cruise. I mean, met a lot of Canadians. We hung out with a bunch of Germans and English fans last night, actually right here at this bar. I met a guy from Sweden. And a guy from Switzerland last night in the theater during the Y&T show, and he's like, "You need to come." I was like, "I want to so badly." I flew over the Alps when I was in France, but he's like, "You have to stop next time." I said, "Okay."
Well, I think you guys would do really well there, man. Your guys' music is awesome. So, hey, John, great friend of the show. Thank you as always. We always love talking to you, and I was so thrilled when I saw you guys added to this bill, and we're glad to see you guys playing here live, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.